This is Standing Watch. And now, Evangelist Norbert Link.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to our Standing Watch program. Is there a connection between the terror attacks in Germany, in Magdeburg, and now in New Orleans and in Las Vegas? And if there is a connection, what is it? Let's start first with the terror attack in Germany. As you will recall, a guy drove a pickup truck into the masses of people who were there assembled during a Christmas market, and they are telling us that 11 people have died and over 200 have been injured, but I would dare to say that the numbers are probably much higher. Now, what I like to emphasize right now is the fact that this guy rented a BMW SUV X3. Why is that important? Well, we are told that this was not an electric car, but that it was a hybrid. Supposedly, that mass murderer was a supporter of the AfD right-wing party and also of Musk and Trump. But he also declared very clearly that he was not a conservative, he was a leftist, left-leaning. Now, Report 24 told us on December 21, while the German media is busy with highly questionable reports that he was an Islam-hating convert, Arabic-speaking citizen journalists brought to light, now listen very carefully, his connections with the Islamist Muslim Brotherhood and the terrorist group Islamic State, ISIS. He supported the Islamist groups that recently brought Syria under their control. Now, what groups are we talking about? The rebel leader, according to The Telegraph, dated December 6, Mohammed al-Jolani, has or had ties to Al-Qaeda and ISIS. So far, Germany. Now let's talk about New Orleans. There a white truck was rented, an ISIS flag was found in the car. The guy promoted ISIS on social media and also towards other people. And he had converted to Islam within the last year, and according to his own family, he had become all crazy. Now, no matter what you might have heard, we have been very clearly told that he did not act alone. He did not act alone. And so they are looking for other perpetrators. Now let's talk about Las Vegas and the explosion which occurred in front of the Trump Hotel. That car was rented too. Supposedly, a bomb exploded in the car. The New York Post wrote on January 1, investigators did determine that the Tesla truck was rented through the same app used to rent the pickup truck in the New Orleans attack. And the Daily Mail added that both cars were electric cars, prompting concerns that they are linked. Officers have also considered the driver may have purposefully chosen to use a car owned by Musk to send a message, given Musk's newfound friendship with Trump. And the Daily Mail also said that authorities echoed a comment made earlier today by Musk that the structure of the Cybertruck contains the explosives. The fact this was a Cybertruck really limited the damage. Experts are telling us, investigators are telling us, it made most of the damage go rather up than out. The front glass doors at the Trump Hotel were not even broken by the blast. Now, of course, the driver died. Apparently 7 people were injured. Newsmax wrote, the 2 suspects of the ISIS-inspired New Orleans attack that killed at least 15 and, of course, injured I don't know how many, and the Tesla Cybertruck explosion in Las Vegas reportedly served at the same military base. So these guys served at the same military base. We can see a clear connection here between Las Vegas and New Orleans. But what about Germany? What about Magdeburg? Bild Online reported on January 2 that the suspect in Vegas had been stationed in Germany as Master Sergeant, and he was on leave for the holidays. Think in terms of what happened in Magdeburg. So whether there is a clear connection between these three incidents, perhaps inspired by ISIS, maybe directed by ISIS, we may not be able to say with clear certainty. But there is a clear-cut connection between these three terrorist attacks, and that connection has to do with the spiritual dimensions. In my mind, it's clear that all three were demonically inspired, if not possessed. And we can clearly and surely say that the violence will not get any better. At the end of 2024, at the beginning of 2025, there were terrible additional occurrences and violence all over in Germany, United States, other Western nations. You see, my friends, we are no longer safe on the streets, and it will get worse in 2025. There are terrorist cells all over the place. They can strike, they can hit you at any time. When they say peace, peace, there won't be any peace. And that is true for domestic affairs, that is true for international affairs. You need to know what you can do, because there is a way out. You don't have to be part of this scheme. You can have the protection of God, who will protect you no matter where you are. We have prepared a free booklet, and I encourage you to ask for a free copy. It's called Angels, Demons, and the Spirit World. And it will tell you a lot about this terrible, satanically inspired and ruled world you are living in, and how you can come out of it. So ask for a free copy. Until next time, this is Norbert Link for the Standing Watch program.
Standing Watch is a presentation by The Church of the Eternal God, P.O. Box 270519, San Diego, California 92198. More information is also available at our website, eternalgod.org.